Welcome back, you guys. It's that time again, the start of a brand new season. And if you want to get your hands on Halloween, the 15x87 Captavia, or any of these other crazy rewards faster than anyone else, because despite what a load of people are saying on Twitter, this is a bonkers card no matter the time of the year. And if you don't like that, I mean 15x87. So I'm going to be showing you exactly what you need to do to get this wrapped up as quickly as possible. And all you got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new. Please go and follow me on X and TikTok. We're doing lives on TikTok, and we'll be doing a giveaway on X very soon, as it's my birthday along with Foot birthday. As usual, guys, if you want to buy some coins to improve your team, well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. So let's just talk about the rewards first of all, and then we'll go through how easy it's going to be to complete this season. Now, what I will say is this: there are a few choices where a little bit difficult. I will say Renato Sanchez Kimpembe or an 86x5. I'll be honest, I'm picking one of those two players there, unless I have an absolutely bonkers team by the time that I get to level 30. And I know I've got a bonkers team already, but I'm talking, I don't need a super sub centre back. I don't need a super sub midfielder. Those two, they're foot goats. You know, if you've played for a few years, you know that out of those two, you cannot deny that a 5-star Renato Sanchez with 6 play styles is a little bit naff, I'll be honest. Which is why Kimpembe looks a bit more attractive, especially with 5-star, and plus on all defender playstyles. Let's be honest, if you're using 5-star skills of him in champs, it's just going to upset your opponent. I would say that as far as picks go, Kimpembe for me. I know Sanchez will be a preference for a lot of people. I wouldn't go with the pack here at all, because the chances are it's not going to be that good. When you go for Cap, Nakata, or an 85x7, I would say, unless you've got a very elite level left back, it very much should be Capdevia. I don't know why anyone would even question that. He has been bonkers for years. It's 5-star. You've got 9 total play styles, one of them being the Rat. You know, Anticipate Plus is the biggest one that you can have as a defender. He's also got Block and Jockey. You know, for me, that is an insane card. I've got Grimaldo Team of the Year. It's very hard to replace that, but that, you know, if I didn't have him, I think I'd be picking this. Once again, depending on the landscape of the game at the time, I think I'm probably going for 85.7. If it's a good promo, I'd rather have the pack. But Capdevia, you know, if we hear really good reviews about it before then, I'd check out Morsey. He usually gets on top of things way before anyone else. But I will say Capdevia is very tempting. When it comes to the end here, I'll be totally honest. I've got Zidane's 96. I've got Foden's SBC that cost me a fortune. I have a lot of other attackers. The only position that this guy could play for me, especially in my current formation, would be Cam. Am I considering it? I'll be honest, yes, the card is absolutely insane. 99, 90, 88. I mean, you don't really need to hear the rest of the stats, but 92 dribbling on top of that. Play styles, we've got 8, and, you know, 4 of them are ball control. I think that says a lot. Power shot is pretty irrelevant, so I wish they'd just given him finesse plus, because, you know, I think everyone would think it's more of a shoe in there. It is, once again, something, you know, if I have an insane Cam, you know, we're talking a Ronaldinho, an iteration of Messi, someone a little bit along the lines, maybe a Musiala, a Bellingham. You know, I'm not going to think about this. The 87x15, it's crazy. You know, you're almost guaranteed a very good card there. And if you save it for team of the season, we all know we're getting a tots there, which is what I will be doing. But if I'm in desperate need for a Cam at the time, I think I'd still consider it. I will say the likelihood is I go for the pack, because the pack for me, as someone who does a lot of SBCs for content, for, you know, my icon picks that I constantly am doing, the fodder is going to mean more to me than 193 rated card. But let's talk about where I am in the current season. We're on level 1, of course. You know, we're not very far in. We haven't done a whole lot. You get yourself a nice little player pick there off the bat. You know, they're still giving us nice little rewards along the way. I can imagine it's going to be, you know what, 82 is good for that kind of player pick. Now, when we look at the objectives that are available, I did wait till 6 to record this just to see what would be released. Now, of course, weekly rush objective, chances are tomorrow what we're going to get is another weekly play where it's got 4 or 5 weeks of play the game, 10 matches in champs or rivals, 10 matches in squad battles, friendlies, or rush, and you're going to go ahead and get one cool player a week and then one big pack at the end of 4 or 5 weeks. So I am assuming that's going to be what comes there, which maybe you want to save your rush points for that. I personally have been playing a lot of rush, as you can see. And when we look at the seasonal, I mean, you can see I'm ticking off quite a lot there already. Complete free daily objective groups. That's very easy. Play 8 matches in any Ultimate Team game mode. Once again, very, very easy. Win 6, win 3. I mean, this is all basic stuff. That weekly objective is going to tick you along week by week, a lot of the XP that you're going to get. You've then got the Festival of Football kit. Surprise, surprise, there is another opportunity to spend FIFA points. They have given you 2k SP for this one. Once again, only have to buy one kit. I assume if we go to the store, there we have it, the Festival of Football home kit. You spend 40,000 coins, you walk away with this kit. It's obviously FIFA points available too, whichever one floats your boat. Look, it's a waste of 40k. It gets you 2,000 season points. It's usually worth it because it makes the season a little bit easier. I do like the flashback kits that we've got there. I think that's pretty cool. Once again, in our live section, because the new season has reset, we don't have anything right now. The chances are tomorrow we're going to have a player group that is going to come along with one player from Foot Birthday Team 2. Some very easy challenges that you can usually complete just by playing the game, but maybe if you adjust one thing in your team, you'll get those completed. And a mild amount of XP, you know, we're talking probably 1,000 season points are going to come in there. Your FC Pro, we've not really got anything in there at the moment. And your FC Coaching Masterclass, once again, nothing really in there to worry about. I do always want to mention, as with every single season, if you get to the end and you haven't done it, there is of course going to be some season points available to you in the store. Now, I usually end up doing these just on the basis of I am putting FIFA points on anyway. I am in no way suggesting that you should do these. It's not worth the value that you get back. It's just if you get down to that last bit, maybe you really want Halloween, you really want that 87 times 15, you know, if it's going to cost you 500 season points, if it's going to cost you 500 FIFA points and you're going to get the season point pack, which usually has some good stuff in it anyway, and you get an 87-15, then that's a fair occasion to actually spend FIFA points. But the alternate to that, we do have other options. You got your seasonal objectives here, which I've actually almost completed the weekly objectives so far. You need to play 15 games, play 10, score 6, score 12, score 18. So not a lot here, all giving you 200 of season points, 1,000 in total, and then for doing the group you get 300. So very, very simple stuff. Once again, play the game very easily. You'll route through the season pass. We've gone through Ultimate Team objectives. The manager objectives, so manager, player, and clubs. Now, if you don't play clubs, you'll never ever really complete any of these. But if you play literally one game of squad clubs, or 2 games from the looks of things, you're going to walk away with 150 season points there, and then for completing it, it's 100. Now, I know that's not a lot, but that's 2 games. If you're really on the end and you need to get some stuff done, you can just pop through that. As far as player objectives go, once again, play 3, play 6, you know, hats off, perform a hat trick, complete 10 matches. Now, realistically, yeah, you can do the player games and not actually play them. And I don't mean you can sim the matches. You can just click play and watch TV for 10 minutes and the game will play itself. You won't win. You know, the requirements aren't to win here. The requirements are to play a game, which is what you can do. Similarly for manager objectives, if you don't do these, play 1, play 3, play 5, play 7. You can play the game without actually doing anything. You're going to walk away with 1,500 season points for kicking play on a game, sitting there, skipping through whatever crap comes on screen while watching something on another screen, while being an iPad kid, whatever it is. You absolutely do not have to play through those. It's similar to the squad battles method. You can sit and play squad battles, complete a load of games. You can see here, semi-pro, 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 you know, they're all 4-0, 5-0, whatever wins. I literally score 4 goals and then I go and watch TV for a bit. Or, you know, I say go and watch. It's, you know, I've got 2 screens here. But the point is, I don't actually have to play. When I actually want to play, I will do 1 game a week on Legendary, on the easiest squad to bolster my points. If this has been any help to you at all, drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to go check me out on TikTok and X. You're going to see a lot of content on there soon. I'll see you tomorrow.